10 years ago, I had a drink with Meghan Markle, which changed the face of the British monarchy. I arrived, it was a freezing winter evening. There was only one reason why Meghan wanted to meet me, and that's because she wanted column inches. She had asked various other showbiz journalists who had declined her offer. I was the only one that went to meet her. She wanted to be famous in the UK, and she was very underwhelming, very quiet actually. And we started talking about our love lives, and she told me that she had just got divorced, so she was in the process of getting divorced, and how hard it had been and how hard she was finding it to find another man. And then she brought up Ashley Cole. Ashley Cole, of course, is a former Chelsea and England football player. I'd written about Ashley Cole and his divorce and his alleged affairs while he was married to Cheryl Cole. So I shared this information with her. Her face dropped. So many people say to me, oh, why didn't you just let her go out with Ashley Cole? If you just let her go out with Ashley Cole, then Prince Harry would not have met her, Prince Harry would not have married her, and Prince Harry might still be, you know.
Yes, that is exactly right, beautiful people. Today we're gonna talk again. I did this video last year. I actually did a more serious video, but you know that video got immediately taken down because I had too many receipts. So for people who don't understand this, in YouTube we have to kind of do like a dance with certain topics. Even if you come with the receipts with everything, we have to keep it lighthearted, because then your videos don't get pushed or you simply get canceled. So I appreciate all of you. For those who don't know me, my name is Paula. I'm Paula M. Thanks for coming to my channel. Thanks for always tuning in. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, beautiful people. Because we're going to get into something very, very interesting here. I will try to show as many fun receipts as possible without showing the proper receipts, because I showed the last receipts back in December when I did this kind of video, to show the link between Andrew and Meghan in the first meeting they had. I think some of you saw that video before it was taken down, not by me. And I'm just showing you here that I actually did have a community. That's the only proper strike that I got, and I couldn't get it down. It was just conspiracy theory, in spite of the fact that I showed the proper receipts, the link between Meghan, Ron Burkle, Weinstein, Epstein, Andrew, and Meghan Markle, and Fergie, and how she actually met Andrew first. And believe it or not, it was Fergie who body blocked Meghan Markle, because Fergie does not want. You saw my interview with Andrew Lowney. It's actually, you can see it. I left it in the link here somewhere for you guys to see. It comes at the end of the video. You will get a suggestion of a video to watch. That video will be the interview with Andrew Lowney, who's actually a proper historian and researcher, and who's writing a book about Andrew and Fergie. And he confirmed that Fergie basically is the reason why Andrew never remarried, because Fergie simply would body block anybody who came her way or tried to snatch Andrew. So Fergie made sure that Andrew didn't have a proper, meaningful relationship. And she's the one who fostered this relationship between Andrew and Epstein, because she needed to keep him entertained without getting seriously attached to anybody. And then enters Meghan Markle, the Soho House wonder. Of course, she's the Soho House wonder. Meghan Markle and Andrew's first meeting apparently happened in December 2012, and they met a couple other times. She met him at Soho House, because the thing with Andrew, and this is one of the, as you can see here, because I'm leaving this here, and I'm also going to leave the article in the video description. He was the only royal that the monarchy, that the palace, you know how they usually give in advance a detail itinerary of the royals, what the royals were, the trips, their meetings, what they were going to be doing. With Andrew, it was the opposite. With Andrew, you would get the meetings posted after the fact. So Andrew went to New York quite a few times, and so did Meghan Markle on behalf of Soho House. Okay? Meghan Markle was attending Soho House everywhere she went. The only reason why Meghan Markle was going to New York pretty much is because Marcus Anderson had arranged quite a few trips for her. Please don't forget that these are all my thoughts and opinions. Wink, wink, for legal reasons. I have to say it. How do we know this? Because many of you come and say, how do you know this, Paula? Well, Meghan Markle was pretty prolific when she was on Instagram prior to meeting Harry. So she would post. She was pretty much... And now that we know that her role in Suits was a minor role, she only had 134 minutes out of everything, because let's not forget what we just posted here with Katie Hind. In 2013, at the height of Suits, Meghan Markle was in London, because this happened in London. Meghan Markle in 2013 was flying to London. And this is August 2013, when she told Katie Hind that she was divorced. We all remember the video I did with Toomey, which I will also leave linked here, where we talk that Peter Holland, which was a hockey player, was already in a relationship with Meghan Markle, along with Corey Vitiello in 2013, while she was still married. How do we know this? Because of the tweet he posted, where he said, Meghan Markle, I just found out you're married, so no more 1 in a million phone conversations or dates. So Meghan Markle, while living with Corey Vitiello in 2013, because she started dating Corey Vitiello in 2012, went to meet Katie Hind, and not Katie Hind, she went to London looking for a man. And her agent back then tried to get her interviews with people, but nobody was interested in her. And like Katie Hind said, she's got no personality. She was subdued with no personality, nothing. And I mean, the only reason why she went, when she reads, if you read her extensive interview on the Daily Mail, or the Daily Telegraph, sorry, or Daily Express, one of those, you will see that she says that the only reason why she finally agreed was because Meghan Markle's then agent begged her and said, you're going to get a bottle of wine out of this. So she did go. So that's how I know, because Meghan Markle used to post all kinds of things on Instagram. In London, she spent so much time in London at the Soho House. This is why even Harry said on Spare that Meghan Markle had her luggage on week's end at Soho House. Why would you have your luggage, your wardrobe on a hotel, a Soho House, a house members, when you supposedly are working hard on the Suits of series? And Meghan Markle did not identify herself as an actress mainly. She was model and actress. She first and foremost was a model and actress.
This is your first ballet.
Yes.
Mine too. Do you have a date for the party?
No, you must sit with me.
I would love that. Let's go. Okay. We're going to be... Okay.
Yep, she was a model and actress. This is her. Why I managed to pull this clip. Why this clip is important. This is Meghan Markle attending the ballet for the first time in New York in September 2013. Andrew, as we found out, as trade envoy or ambassador to the UK, Eugenie moved to New York August 2013, and Fergie went there to help her move. And then we found out after the fact that Andrew had been in New York for at least a month and a half. We also know that he attended that ballet in a private capacity, and of course he attended Soho House quite a lot. We also know that Meghan Markle went to the I hope I'm saying it right, Djokovic Foundation, which is very, very close with Fergie and Eugenie. They also attended it in London. And Andrew. Of course, these events, Andrew was going in a very unofficial private capacity. And he was called in for a lot of people were really outraged because they said that he abused his position as trade ambassador and was using it for private trips as well. He was arranging them for his private businesses as well. And to this day, Andrew Lowney will tell you that Prince Andrew's work as trade ambassador has been classified and can only be shown in 2065, maybe. So you don't know what he was doing. You're not allowed to know. And this was paid for by the public. So he meets Meghan Markle in 2012, December 2012, in one of the many trips Meghan Markle did, because Andrew, as we now found out, pretty much traveled quite a lot to New York to visit Epstein. And he was incredibly close friends with Weinstein and with Ron Burkle. Andrew is incredibly close to Ron Burkle because Ron Burkle bought Soho House in 2012. I will leave the link also for my video about Soho and crime and the women who died there. And Oprah. Of course, Oprah is always involved. There's always Oprah around. So they met. If you know what I mean, they met. I do believe that Meghan's target was Andrew. I don't believe it was Harry. I don't think she even conceived. I believe that she started thinking about it in 2015 when she was flown to Turkey for the opening of the Soho House, and she happened to run into Harry and Eddie Redmayne, who was mates with Harry from Eton Times or Eton Days. I think that she started hatching that plan in 2015, but prior to that, her target was Andrew, which is why she was so close to Eugenie and Beatrice and Fergie, in spite of the fact that Fergie now is trying to deny it. But Fergie is a big fat liar. She was friendly with Meghan Markle. She knew of Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle was very much in the Soho scene from 2012 onwards, which is when Ron Burkle bought the Soho House. Now, you know that in the video of mine that got taken down, I had 4 pictures. There were actual pictures of Meghan Markle with Ron Burkle. I can't post them here because, I can't get another strike. But you know that in that video, if you managed to watch it, you would have seen the 4 pictures of Meghan Markle, Ron Burkle, with Weinstein in the picture as well. And in one of the pictures is Ron Burkle, Mr. Epstein, and Mrs. Markle. So I can't show it here. I hope, please leave me a comment if you managed to see those pictures. Remember that we did that video in last year in December? It was very well researched. It was link after link, and I did it because Pidina had this lady who was a survivor of the Epstein thing, and she did a video on the links of the 6 degrees of separation between Meghan Markle and Epstein. Meghan Markle even was on the same yacht with Epstein's latest girlfriend. And those pictures are all over the place. And I even done videos about it. I will leave all those videos here, guys, so you can see them, okay? So Meghan Markle's target was Prince Andrew. And from what I understand, Prince Andrew was mildly interested. And that's when Fergie interfered. Fergie interfered because there was no... First of all, Fergie can spot another grifter. We know that Meghan Markle, the way Meghan Markle operates is that she befriends people that when she needs them because they are the step for her to reach her goal. She uses people as steps to reach where she's going, as a ladder. So Eugenie and Beatrice and maybe even Fergie were the ladder to get to Andrew, especially because she must have seen that Andrew was an idiot, he was arrogant, he was vulnerable, and she was willing to do anything. So if you ask me, as my opinion, for legal reasons, I will tell you that it is just my opinion that Meghan Markle did have a brief relationship with Prince Andrew from December 2012 up until September 2013. That's when Fergie put her foot down because Meghan Markle was in New York attending the ballet, and it's weird, like she goes there, Andrew's there, but Andrew goes in a very personal capacity. So you don't see any pictures of him because, believe it or not, contrary to popular belief, royals do know how to go undetected when they want to. Fergie was there. Fergie left as soon as Andrew arrived to help Eugenie settle in her new apartment in New York. And that's when Meghan made her move, like her definite move. And when Sarah Fergie found out, she put a quick end to that. So Meghan Markle, I believe she had an on and off relationship with Andrew for legal reasons. I'm going to say that these are just my thoughts and opinions. If you saw the video that was taken down, you've seen the pictures. Okay, I can't put them here because I've been told that I can't. A lot of people say, where you get... We YouTubers are very well limited by the mainstream media and even YouTube. And Meghan Markle is very good friends with one of the high-paying high executives in YouTube. There is a lot of censorship ongoing right now in regards to this topic. So that's just the way it is. So this is why when Meghan Markle said This is why Meghan Markle even made that idiotic comment to Harry. Oh, who's that standing right next to the ballet, to your grandma? To your grandma, because she never said the queen, because she never wanted to give the queen her place. We know what Meghan Markle thought of the queen and everything that was British. We know what she thought of all of that, guys. Of course we do. So what did she do? When she met Harry in 2015, I do believe that she set her eyes on him, which is why she entirely did a 360 degree and said, you know what? I couldn't get Andrew because Fergie told me to back the F off. And that's a no-go. But she remained friendly with Eugenie because, of course, they're immense contacts. She remained on friendly terms, and Eugenie did kind of know of her because of Soho House. Eugenie was a fixture in Soho House. But of course, it was a different role. Eugenie was a VIP. Meghan Markle entertained male VIPs. This is why she was flown to Turkey. This is why we see a shift in Meghan Markle's profile. After she meets Harry, Harry was not interested in her at all. He was still pining for Cressida. But Meghan Markle was pretty much determined. Remember when I told you that location? Meghan Markle should have been a realtor because she knows how to place herself. And she knows and studies her praise. So we have her. She suddenly wants to be a humanitarian. This is why she wants to get into one world. She wants to raise that profile. This is why she goes to Rwanda. This is why she posed like Princess Diana with that white shirt. This is why she really, really started going, because from 2012, 2013, Meghan Markle is going. And the reason why I tell you that she lied to Katie Hine when she said she was divorced in August 2013 is because Peter Holland, the hockey player, posted a tweet on November 4th, 2013, saying, Meghan Markle, you lied to me, you're married. And this is why Meghan Markle decided to end all of that, because she was also that created problems for her with Corey Vitiello, along with Trevor Engelson. So what did she do? She sent the ring back to Trevor Engelson. And by the way, when she got married to Trevor Engelson, it wasn't in Jamaica. Her original wedding happened in August 2011 in a courthouse, in a city hall or something like that. And she had those documents sealed and had Trevor agree that those documents of her marriage would never see the light of day, because it is my very humble opinion that she was planning on not being with that guy, and she didn't want that to be part of the fiber of her biography. Too bad for her. Her father took pictures of her in Jamaica, and she invited the cast of Suits. But I don't think she wanted much publicity around Trevor. So Meghan Markle did have a brief relationship with Andrew, in my very humble opinion, according to the pictures I saw and the timeline and the other things that I talked about in my video. But it's because Andrew was there. Meghan Markle was there. Meghan Markle spent on 2012 and 2013 pretty much 80% of her time in London and New York, where Andrew was. Also, Meghan Markle flew to Hong Kong, and from what I understand, Andrew was around that time in Hong Kong as well. Okay. When Meghan Markle went to Hong Kong and she posted a thing, and then she claimed that it was a Suits thing, and then she said it was a fashion show thing. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. She used that as a cover, but it wasn't. And Andrew apparently was around Japan around that time, around that era. So it is very interesting. And all you have to do is Google, because I'm not going to post it here in this video because it's such a sensitive topic, guys. All you have to do is Google Prince Andrew Japan, and you're going to get very interesting results with that. And then all you have to Google is Meghan Markle Japan, and check the dates. Check the dates. Also, Meghan Markle went to the Middle East 3 or 4 times. She was flown in first class to Dubai and other countries of that nature. And again, if you check the dates with Prince Andrew's travels, the very few ones that you're able to get, you will see that they coincide with Meghan Markle. I'm going to leave that up to you to decide what you think or not. But isn't it disgusting that Meghan Markle says to Harry, who's that with the Queen? I thought it was a valet. And then Prince Harry goes and says, oh no, that's the Queen's, that's Uncle Andrew. Oh, I thought it was a valet. And what did Harry say? That's when I knew that that she really didn't know anything about us. I mean, how much of a moron is Harry? How much of a moron? And that was a tactic Meghan Markle used to devalue his position and to raise hers. To tell him, I don't know who you are. Who the F are you? I am Rachel Meghan Markle. I did 134 minutes in that. Oh, by the way, correction. I have to make a correction. I mistakenly said that Meghan Markle was in the 8 seasons. I've been thinking so hard because I did that article and I was thinking of Breaking Bad. And for some reason, I kept getting it mixed up. So you are absolutely right. I apologize for that. And I thank you for pointing it out to me. So that is a correction. She was there for 7 seasons. She returned, I believe, in the 8th season for one episode for her to marry. What's his name? That guy where she was on the wedding that hardly anybody watched. But yeah, you were right. So I'm making that correction, and I thank you for pointing that out to me. But I was just thinking of something else because I get so mixed up with certain things. So I do apologize for that. But you were absolutely right. So leave me a message. Do you think that Meghan Markle went out of her way to make it seem that she didn't know Andrew? Because she did know Andrew very well. Why do you think that Sarah Ferguson lied when she said she didn't know Meghan Markle until at the wedding, until she attended the wedding? That before that, she'd never seen Meghan Markle, because we have Fergie on record saying that she'd never met Meghan Markle until the wedding day, that she was very kind to invite her. When we have Meghan Markle on record saying that she knew Eugenie, and Fergie had been around the same parties where Meghan Markle, in the same foundations, attending the same events. And you know what? One of the things I do believe, Meghan, is that she was telling the truth when she talked about Fergie, because you can see the familiarity there, and Eugenie as well. There is a familiarity. Isn't it interesting, guys? So, and as Andrew Lowney said, Sarah Ferguson made sure that Andrew could not meet any women who could be potential, what she called competition for her. Because if Andrew remarried, Sarah Ferguson would have to leave the Royal Lodge, because what many of you beautiful people don't understand is that she's been living at the Royal Lodge for free. Always. So if Andrew remarried, she would have to get out of the Royal Lodge. She would no longer be Fergie, the best mate of Andrew. It is all very sinful, very disgusting. But yeah, Meghan Markle, in my very humble opinion, for legal reasons, I have to say it's my opinion, knew Andrew intimately, incredibly well. And it's amazing that Harry is eating the leftovers of pretty much at least 27 men between 2011 and 2016 that we know of. And that while he was dating Meghan Markle, she was still with Corey Vitiello, Rory McIlroy, Peter Holland, Miguel Del Soto, this other guy that she met, this Fitzpatrick guy that used to take her everywhere, as well, this very old guy, plus other men that she that she was flown to entertain because of Soho House. And it is my very humble opinion that she was the person who wrote The Working Actress, the blog, The Working Actress, where she said that after every time she had to kiss smelly breads and do things that were horrible, and at the end of those auditions, she would need to go home and curl with a good bottle of wine to forget what she had to do that day. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the now Duchess of Sussex, Her Royal Highness, the Duchess, Princess Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, because that's how she ordered the maids and the people, the staff in California, to call her. Her Royal Highness, Princess Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, a senior member of the royal family. And I say she's still a senior member of the royal family because she's still featured on the royal website. And the royal website is only used for working members of the royal family in senior positions. So leave me your comments and let me know what you think. How close do you think she was to Andrew? Do you think that that's why Fergie blocked her? Do you think that Fergie was telling the truth when she said that she didn't know Meghan? I don't believe her. Fergie's a big fat liar. But what do you guys think? Can you believe that is who Harry married?